Hello, PTG Proxy Table Gaming fans. I am Hyper G. I'm with Lucky Sixes.
Yabba dabba do, baby.
There he is, and it is the last battle of Bristol Art of War 2.
Yeah,
the one we've all been waiting for, literally, and
the big one.
It's the big one because it's Highborn Elves again, as it should be. Because we've finished my tournament.
Yeah.
My tournament's over.
Yeah, you're done.
I'm done. And you drew up Beast Herds.
Beast Herds, another different army. Very nice.
We don't play against Beast Herds very often.
No, so it's quite nice and nicely painted.
Yeah. Oh, well, we'll see that. We'll get to the pictures in a minute.
Yeah.
So you got capture the flags was what we both got for objectives, of course, and battle line.
Yeah, rolled up number 1.
Straight up battle line.
Yeah.
Doesn't get any simpler than that, does it? So that was your opponent's list.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Obviously, I'm quite a shooty, so he this guy as well. The thing with this, and we'll get onto this. This guy saw his list and saw that he's got Agor's Affliction stuff, which gives him +1 toughness but regen, and saw about my flaming and my shooting capability, and was the only one at the tournament who was shit scared of my shooting capability.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, and he clocked how shooty my list was.
Okay.
He was the first one. I was really interested by that because he saw my list and went, wow, that's really shooty then. That's going to really tear up my beast.
That must have taken you back a bit.
I was like, crap, I'm meant to be deceptively shooty. But
he realised straight away, called you out.
But yeah, I think off the top, I was like, so he's got, looking at this, and I won't go through it all, he's got 2 options basically.
Yeah.
Charge me down or sit back. That's the only 2 things.
Okay. Well, Beast Herds don't sit back, do they?
That's it.
That's not how Beast Herds work, surely. Okay, he's got some ambush in there, though. That could cause you problems.
And being capture the flags, obviously there's scoring as well. So, yeah, all quite interesting.
That's quite good for capture the flags, isn't it? Because if you want to protect your flags, you don't ambush them near your enemy.
Yeah.
And if you do,
great for breakthrough as well.
Absolutely, that's cool. I like that. I like looking at Beast Herds, they're just ones we don't see very often because of the way the armies we have. All right, there's your list.
We know it.
Let's have a look. That's a shooty list, mate.
That's a shooty
list. What are you talking about? No deceptive in
I
that.
know that.
So do I.
So, this is after deployment.
No.
That isn't his army.
That's just him getting ready for the battle, mate.
So I said there was 2 options.
Well, you deployed first, obviously, because you're in that corner.
So I put my Sea Guard in the middle.
Yeah, your Sea Guard's here.
And
Queen's
then
Guard.
He just decided, all right, well, I will go for a small loss.
Really? And
/ draw.
Did he actually say that out loud?
Yeah,
he said that out loud.
Very, very open with his tactics and the list compared.
Okay.
I must admit, I saw it and I thought, oh, this is a good matchup for me.
Yeah.
I can get some points out. But I didn't bank on this.
Right.
He's got, and don't forget about the top left.
Yeah.
There is ambush.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know either. Some voodoo shizzle. Right?
Okay.
But all his entire army, so like 4,200 points or whatever it is, is in the top right corner.
And this is a hill. In case you can't tell the depth. So it's
just
hidden.
Just mad. I dropped to go first.
As you do.
At some point, because we did a few, and I was like, well, he's going to have to chaff me because of how many things he's got. I think he put his centaurs right at the back here.
So you kind of got a suspicion that something was
okay. He's going to hide some of them because he said, these are scoring and you're going to shoot the shizzle out of them, so I'll put them in. I was like, okay.
So he did deceive you for a little bit then.
Yeah, and so I thought, and once he put a few more there, it was very obvious he was going to do that. So I'd already put my Queen's Guard and I'd already put my Sea Guard.
Yeah.
So I was like, right, I'll put my Lancers there just in case he wants to put ambushes up here, in between for generalship, and then on there in case he wants to come.
Yeah.
So
in hindsight, do you wish you had kept your archers back a bit? So you could
I wish I hadn't dropped the first. I was so sure, because he got a bit of chaff over here that he was hiding because of scoring. So I think he put these down, and then he put his chariots last 1, 2, his minotaurs. So he put that and that down, and then I put my 2 big ones, and I was like, right now I will put down.
Yeah, so you didn't get your tape measure out to measure that he was an inch away from each unit
but
or anything like that.
No, but he did get his tape measure to measure that they were more than 29 from them,
Oh.
and 37 from them.
So that you couldn't move and shoot in your first turn.
Correct.
Wow. Okay.
So naturally, I chose Raven's Wing as one of my spells.
Well, there you go.
So yeah, very weird.
That's cool. That's cool.
And I got first turn, so decided to march up with these.
Yeah.
And move up with these because they have both my characters in.
Okay.
So
why didn't you march with them?
So
as well?
I didn't march because I wanted to try and get Raven's Wing off. Because if I move another inch, I'm within range of this unit. So my thoughts now, because this has turned into a very tactical battle on what on earth I can
early doors
get out of this battle. So Eagles come up over here. They are now zoning. That's all they want to do. They go, right, if you come out of that hill, I'm charging the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Right. Eagles over here to chaff in case they fail charge. So that's them two done. Sea Guard and Queen's Guard, and to a certain extent, my Dragon, have now got eyes solely on this unit.
Okay.
Because they're...
And what is that? That's Wildthorn, is it?
I believe 4, yeah. Core, basically.
Yeah.
There's 35 of them, so quite a lot. But I reckon over the course of 6 turns, or 5 turns, let's say, they can shoot them and breath weapon, and then he would go into them.
And mop up,
so this is scoring. So I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get them. I might get the Minotaurs if he comes out.
Yeah.
But if I get this and protect me, I win the objective. So I get.
So in a similar way to he was playing defensive, you weren't going to go gung ho and just run across.
So
the
I
hill,
decided because as well, I know that I'm on 45 points. Was it? So I'm like, right. I want to get 50. So I don't want to make any silly mistakes by going up, him killing off my dragon or anything like that. So I want to eke out points. So
you've made that mistake before.
I had many times, unfortunately. So I'm like, right, let's just guarantee a win to get me 55 plus, basically.
Yeah.
So that's my thought. So I've got them up to Raven's Wing, and I've got a few like magic missiles and stuff like that. So that's where I am.
Okay.
He lets off.
No, that's his totem going on there. So you must have not got Raven's Wing off.
Yeah.
I think. Because he's also got to break the spirit on you. So this is his turn now. So you didn't get Raven's Wing off.
So I didn't get it off basically. So I stayed there, and that was obviously my turn because neither shoot. So there we are. So he didn't move.
No.
I think actually he's moved back.
He's probably done a little bit of.
So
the chariot's on the hill now.
Yeah, he's moved back. He moved them to there because they're out of range. But like literally, like shuffle around if that.
Yeah. Well, I suppose once you're behind the hill, if that's your tactic,
it gets breaks the spirit off so that they don't march. Yeah. But obviously, I'm not intending on marching.
No.
Because he's like, if you march, you go through 2 dangerous.
Yeah, the -1 to hit isn't to shooting, is it?
It
is to shooting.
Yeah, but okay. I assumed it was the marching because he didn't want me to get close. But actually, that does hurt.
Yeah,
somewhat. And then this is the remainder of his movement.
Yeah. So that guy's come out.
So he's got them up to chaff, and he's moved him round.
But that's behind a forest now, isn't it? So
again, cover, and he's well far away. So I'm not charging through that, and he's not. And he obviously he's got Forest Strider with everything as well.
Of course he has, yeah.
But for the most part, same where he is. And that's the board. So I'm like, again, end of turn 1.
Okay.
Turn 2, right. I've seen some
there's nothing to lose
because if I charge them, I can overrun into his chariots.
Okay.
Now, I think he's very good. It's like Killy Lord, and then I think maybe a bit Killy Lord and a fairly Killy Shaman. But
on that hill is his characters.
But I'm going first with strength 6.
Right,
and flaming attacks.
Okay.
So if I can get my dragon up support, I'm thinking if I go into them, I can overrun to them. Then he hasn't got.
And you can be in his face, basically.
I can do some wounds to them, if nothing else. Let's see. Let's
take the fight to them.
Because again, he's got like regen.
So what is this unit that you're actually charging?
They are Furies or whatever.
Okay, so there's nothing to lose if you fail that charge. He's not going to countercharge it.
But in fact, he flees.
Ah, right, yeah. So that's probably a good move then.
Yeah, it's a good move on his part, because he didn't see that I could charge.
But he's fortunate he's left you himself a corner to rally.
Absolutely,
I guess.
Absolutely. And I only go forward like 4 or 5 inches, which doesn't put me anywhere closer to them.
But you didn't lose your line or anything.
No, and they're still zoning to a certain extent.
Yeah.
And I put my eagle up going just again for chaff. So I don't lose anything else. Move these guys up, and I think actually my BSB joins them as well. just for a bit of shooting.
Yeah, makes sense.
But yeah, and they're quick to fire, so they don't suffer -1 for shooting. So it's like that they do because of Break the Spirit.
Because of Break the Spirit.
He's turned around here to protect my rear, basically.
In case any ambushes.
I don't want ambushes, although really, I want his ambushes to come on because they're scoring.
Yeah.
This is another thing as well. I want to give the impression I'm looting that, but I've missed. He's too far to charge. Or something. So he comes on, throws a few pot shots on my eagle or something. Then these two turn round and get them to, and then arrows, don't worry about them because then he has to come to me and I've got range on it. So who cares? Okay. So I'm like,
you're sort of bluffing.
I'm trying to bluff that I'm scared without putting him in actual danger.
Yeah.
it's very hard.
My God.
Especially as he's sort of twigging.
You know your opponent can read your mind, right?
Yeah, and I was saying this all out loud as well. So. Lance has just come up to.
Oh, I don't even pay attention to the Lances anymore.
No. Dragon goes up a little bit because he can't. Because I want to put some pressure and I want to be able to march so that I'm out of line of sight of other things, or you can't charge, but I can breath them as well. So. Yeah, that's my plan.
It sounds like you've got a tactic anyway.
Yeah, I do get a Raven's Wing this time.
And Altered Sight.
Altered Sight. So he let that one go.
Yeah.
I think he saved his dice. I just diced him. I think same dice.
Looks like you lost a Queen's Guard in the water though.
Yes.
Only one. It's moving through water. Dangerous terrain.
Only if you infantry.
I don't know, mate. You took him off.
But anyway. But yeah, so I get that. And shooting from this unit. There's a massive.
So your suspicion was correct then, really. Yeah. You can deal with that if you can get them.
That's it. So he's down to about 20 now. Yeah. So I'm like, okay.
Trouble is, you're removing models at the back, so you can just move backwards into that gap.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have I just predicted
you may have predicted what's
going on? Sorry.
But still,
spoiler alert.
Well, if I'm going and I'm threatening, so he can't move up to protect that unit.
Of course he can't.
Is my thought. Anyway. He brings his ambushers on. That's behind the hill.
Top. Oh, that's there, is it? Oh,
yeah, top right next to his centre. So that's the corner. That's his.
Yeah.
So he's gone. He's worked out what would be bad for him.
Yeah.
He did actually.
He called your triple bluff.
No. He came round to my side of the thing to put them down and to measure lots of places.
Oh, you must have been literally quivering in your boots.
Oh my God, do that.
And then he walked back again.
And he went, "That's a stupid idea." And I thought, well, it is, but. Come on,
just do it.
So that's how it looks. After his movement, because obviously they've come on. So
a little bit more ambitious.
He has got aggressive with these guys. He has realised how much moves I can do.
Yes,
from range, and this is without these guys shooting, by the way.
Yeah, and you're only one movement phase from moving into range, probably.
And with him, he's like, right, well, he's not going to charge me and I probably couldn't take him, to be quite honest. 6 wounds. And I'll only have 8.
I suppose you've tried that against the beastie in the last battle, in one of the last battles, and didn't manage it, did you?
So, it's one of those. So he's like, well, I need
basically,
to get some points.
you've called 6 Knights of Rymar, and he's matched he's called your bet with 2.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I think he's raised the stakes.
I'm trying to get the whole poker terms going, but
he is
okay.
Going.
That is raising the stakes.
I see your knights.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
So I bugger off.
So you've chosen to do that? It's
I've
not
swift performed and moved that way.
You sent him suicidally though,
and so I've chaffed him with that, so he can't move out of there.
Yeah.
And I'm ready in the counter charge with my dragon because I think my dragon can take him.
Yeah, and you got plenty of time to get over the other side and breath weapon.
I move these guys just to face and to start shooting. And these guys don't have to move because they're just going to shoot at that again, I think.
Yeah.
Lancers move up slightly again to stop anything coming this way. At this point, if these come out, I'm quite happy to
give a long charge. Yeah.
So 12.
What are they, Minotaurs?
Yeah.
Okay.
12 strength 6 hits straight off the bat will do some damage to Minotaurs.
Yes, it will.
I do 2 wounds, I think you can see.
Yeah.
I think that was a silver spike.
Yeah, could be.
To the Minotaur, which is nice. So he's down to 4. Don't know what this is.
Magic roll, probably. It's 5 dice. Big roll.
5 dice.
It's a good roll. Not a miss. Oh, it is a miscast.
Or maybe that's the amount. No, I think that's for So they're strength 4. So this
Right.
would make sense if it's 5 dudes. So he's down to 15
okay.
now.
Right, okay.
Crucially, though, not
I
quarter.
was going to say it's a miscast if that's the magic one.
He charges. I
Book
flee.
it.
Yeah, I flee and actually get away.
It looks like with an 11.
With an 11. And he
nice.
fails to get me. But because I've now moved out the way, in fact, actually, I terrored. So I didn't choose to flee because obviously I wouldn't. So he's then redirected into my dragon. And I've gone, I don't need to take a risk. No risk. No risk me. Lucky Sixes doesn't take risks. Not in this game.
Corporate mind.
So I fled that way. And it caused my lion chariot to flee.
Oh, you must have been like, oh man, what have I done?
Even that was with a BSB as well. And so that's where I am.
So, I mean, thinking about that, can your dragon not take him seriously?
I did. I think there was something he would be going before my dragon if he charged.
Right.
And I would rather go in and kill him and not take any wounds, because even though I can regain wounds, he might genuinely do 3 or 4 wounds.
Yeah.
And if I get him down to quarter, which has happened before, then that's like 500 points.
Yeah, it's more points than that monster's worth. Yeah.
Oh no, he did catch me. So suicide was terrible.
Yeah. But because he fled from panic, it gave him the chance to redirect, and you had to flee. Yeah, gotcha.
So this is where he ends up. So he goes. He's like, right, I've got to go aggressive. So he moves up right up there. He also moves up with his BSB. Now
that's interesting.
His BSB has 4 wounds, I think, because he's a big Minotaur person, right? He's also got the Agor's Affliction. So he's
flaming regen.
Regen.
Fortitude, rather. Come on,
Fortitude, right?
Yeah.
But he's only a +1 toughness. Yeah. So he's toughness 6 and no armor.
Yeah.
And now to those flaming girls, no save whatsoever.
6 to wound, yeah.
He's threatening them, but really, I'm all right.
Yeah, especially as he's stuck the other guys behind the hill.
So, happy days, we're all thinking.
Absolutely.
But yeah, and then moved up these guys ever so slightly for any counter
charges. What model is that? Is that a thunder cannon? That chariot?
I think, it is. It does. I think that's the shaman.
Yeah. So anyway, yes and no.
Yeah. He gets chilling howl off on this dude, and again, I didn't realise. I let it go because I didn't realise it was everyone.
Yeah, it's a literally blizzard.
Oh my god! So I can't shoot.
No, -1. Well, it depends if he did the upgraded one or not.
No, I don't think he did. -1 to wound.
So no, you can still shoot. The upgraded one is something to do with magic. I can't remember. Oh, hello. There you go.
No, yeah. So it just -1 to wound.
Yes.
But yeah, so and I didn't realise it was a bubble.
Okay.
So I let it go.
Both you shoot guys.
That was silly. Yeah. So all 3.
But I mean, the Queen's Guard were already wounded on 6s against his tough resilient 6. So that's fine.
Get another silver spike, but only does 1. Ooh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I get 3 wounds of the 4.
Pretty sure you said he had 4.
Yeah. So quarter strength though.
Yeah, that's good.
So I get half points.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, yes, I've got him.
Yeah,
I've got him. Sea Guard, I get.
It's either a 4 or 1.
Decent amount, I think. I don't think it was 1, but yeah.
Okay.
So maybe it was another 1 on the one that's got some wounds.
Yeah.
So maybe Silver Strike did 3 actually. I think.
Okay.
So Silver Strike did 3. They did 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm plinking.
Yeah, that's fine. You'll take that win and go home. Yeah?
At this point as well, if he charges in, I've got my BSB who's got great weapon thing. I do a standing shoot and I go first. Yeah. And he's only got 2 wounds, I think. So I'm like, do it.
Yeah.
Do it. So that's safe. And again, I've moved these guys out of line of sight.
Oh, I thought you'd run behind the hill and try and threaten that. Like literally on the top.
No, I'm focusing on the BSB now because I'm like, because the Minotaurs are there. Yeah. And if I kill them, great. But he's then got scoring.
I suppose he's now giving you a few points, so you're not worried about scoring.
Exactly. So I'm like, I've probably got an 11, 9, and if I can get a scoring unit, I don't know where I'm getting the scoring unit from because he's literally
running away. Yeah.
So this is my wound. Oh yeah, this is my to wound roll when shooting the stand and shoot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 4 sixes.
Yeah,
nice.
And I killed a dude
awesome.
on the stand and shoot because he went for it basically.
Yeah.
What did I? I don't know what's happened here.
That's the other one.
That's
the other one. Yeah, it's failing the charge.
So he was along. He needed like 11, didn't get it.
Mm.
And the other one died. So I'm a BSB now. Completely regrets how he's doing, and that's his position for the rest of the game.
Yeah,
gutted. So I'm up a Gorgon.
Yeah.
Oh, and everything rallies. So
of course. Well, naturally. Yeah.
So
you're up a Gorgon and 3/4 of a BSB to your Eagle.
I think. Yeah. So these guys move back even more because I don't want him to charge them.
No, you don't want to have to flee that.
Yeah, and again, I'm quite happy because I need like 3, and I think I can do it. So I'm quite happy with him charging into any of these.
Yeah.
He does, and I do 2 wounds.
Cool.
But he's got 1 left.
So he runs away.
Yeah. So what happened then?
He got break the spirit.
Oh, this was my turn. Oh yeah, right. So this was my turn. And I only did 2 wounds out of the 3 needed.
The shooting.
So instead of charging me, he decided to run away and get some
because
cover.
He'd already had a stand and shoot and seen what it could do.
But he's decided that his general can start taking some of my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Break spirit. And that's how it ended.
Nothing more happened.
So
I'm not surprised, to be fair, because he tried to come out from the hill. It hadn't got him anything. So he went back to it, and you couldn't get any more, basically. So you got a 12-8.
So no scoring.
Which is kind of what you were kind of going for.
Yeah.
But not how you really expected it. What a battle.
No, a cray battle, man.
Yeah.
In a very dull way.
So did it feel like the battle was dull then, did it?
It felt like it was very chessy.
I mean, we've kind of talked about it in that tactical way, as opposed to nothing happened.
No, it wasn't dull. It wasn't dull. It was interesting, and I've never had a battle like that before.
So basically, this was, what was it? Japan versus Austria in the last group stage of the World Cup, where they just passed on the halfway line. It wasn't Austria. They haven't been to a World Cup in years, but it was whoever it was.
So
yeah,
it was weird. It was weird. He was a really good guy, though. It was really good. And he flat out just said, I don't think I can beat your list, and I think you beat me up from range, so I'm going to hide.
So many of us have lost battles because we didn't do that.
Yes, yeah. And
so fair play to him.
To be fair, he's got 8 points out of it, but I think it didn't get him anything. I don't think it really got him up in the rankings.
Okay.
So,
well, there weren't many Beast Head players.
Yeah. But yeah. So 12-8.
Fair enough.
It's a win. Win's a win.
You got to salute it. It's a tactic, and you got 12 points, so well played to you. So that puts you up to 57.
57.
Now, I'll introduce you nicely here. Before the battle, you were keeping an eye on other Highborn Elf players.
I had my spies.
Because you were seeing that there weren't too many dominating the tournament in the very top tables.
No one was running away with it.
You were within reach of a certain award, best Highborn Elf player. Obviously, you didn't know at the time I was playing a Highborn Elf player, and had I lost 20-0 to that player, he could have overtaken you.
Maybe.
Had I known that, I would have let him have a 20-0 against me. No, not really. So as I got a victory out of him, he was out of the way. You definitely beat him. There were 2 or 3 others in contention. It was all very close.
Haristo was next to me.
Haristo being one. Any others that you
Gareth Willis was around. I think he needed a big win.
Yeah.
Cluesy, I think, as well.
And so, what did 12 points get you? Got 57
got me the win, baby!
Yeah. My first proper award.
First award ever. I feel so proud.
Yeah.
I feel so proud.
So let's talk about that. 57 points.
It isn't a lot,
out of 100.
I think we looked at the stats afterwards as well. It's the second worst general.
Second worst general to win best general.
Yeah.
I think only Infernals was worse. Is that right?
That is correct.
Rightly, yeah.
Correct. So.
Yeah. Well, let's not dwell on that fact.
Don't worry, I'm not.
You got best Highborn Elf general at a major tournament.
Booyah!
That's congratulations, mate. Well done.
Yeah, I was well happy. Much.
Yeah, totally.
And great prizes. We'll go into this a lot more.
We will. We'll talk about the tournament review at the moment.
Very fitting.
Awesome. So you finished with 57. 4 wins out of 5 for you as
4
well.
Out of 5, yeah.
Both 4 wins out of 5.
PTG.
Yeah, not bad.
That's high five.
Right, cool. Thank you for that. So that's it. Tournament over. So we'll follow up this video with a tournament review very quickly.
Yeah.
So we'll end this one here. So thank you very much for watching, and join us for the tournament review, where we talk about how awesome Bristol Art of War 2 was. See you there.
Yeah, baby, I'm the winner. See you later.